One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Trojans will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Syracuse right back at it.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Shakes off the defender. Pass to Stigson, still on his feet. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy. I think they had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away. But the defense was ready for it. What a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
The short hands. It's good. There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense. He keeps the drive alive.
Turning on the Jets. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play called defensively.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Syracuse right back at it. Trying to surge it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. Power football with the run. Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
Off play action on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Finds his big tight end, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Throws to the back. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back who's a fast athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest. Gets in for the touchdown.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Tosses it back. Caught near the sticks. It's Mayaba. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the tight end. And they're able to get him on the ground. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Trojans want to move quickly. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. No huddle here for the offense. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down.
Going over the top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On the ground, it's Sanders. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. Touchdown, Trojans. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 4 over Louisville. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Nixon. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. Wide open spaces. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Running the red zone. It's Sanders. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. The Trojans will move the sticks. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, USC.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looks as if he's going to run it. They couldn't get it done with the run, and time is going to expire, and a missed opportunity in the red zone. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Tosses to the quarterback. Grab near the marker. It's Mayava. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field, trying to make magic with his feet. Defense uses a sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground, it's Sanders. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. Inside the 30. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Oh, they're after it. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Well, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat. Give to the running back.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross Simmons. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cook.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver can get it. Motion from the wideout. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown Orange. And they take it in for 6 more points. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Miami. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you...
He's loose. It's a seam wide open. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. Release to the back. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A great catch and run for 6.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. He's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Stopped short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. 13. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Syracuse 21, USC 13.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Willis. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Syracuse right back at it.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll set up the throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Jumped on top of the pile. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He might want another play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with it?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Grab near the sticks. It's Mayaba. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
That is such a nice job by the receiver there in that trick play, acting like he's going to block and then getting downfield. He was wide open, thinking to himself, just don't drop this, just don't drop this. All he had to do was catch it and run it into the end zone.
Well, and I think people underestimate the timing of a flea flicker, right? When you got to hand the football off, get the toss back, and the quarterback now be in sync with the receiver, and he catches it, you're right, and then gets into the end zone like he's supposed to.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got some room to run. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
USC 19.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Takes the handoff. It's Willis. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
On the play.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Hard running there. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Going downfield for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. Makes the catch. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, USC.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Purdue. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Oh, better look out! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Might be changing the route. Takes the handoff. It's Nixon. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Looking for the score. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
First and 10.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Oh, he tosses it back. Under fire. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry?
Who doesn't love the old flea flicker? Seriously, we practice these all the time. You practice a couple trick plays a week, and you practice the situation. Where on the field you might want to run it. Flea flicker executed nicely.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. Back to throw, it's Mayava. still looking. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Here's a throw downfield late. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. It's really